The Twist, Tornado World Insta status of today for Thursday, October 20th. I'm Brooklyn.
And I'm Bree. Today's soccer will play Chanute at home at 4:30.
Tomorrow there will be no school and football will compete at Fort Scott.
On Saturday, cross country will travel to Chanute to play regionals at 1 p.m. And volleyball sub-state will be held at Independence against Atchison at 1 p.m.
Then Tuesday, Gold Clubs will meet during advisory. Soccer will play in regionals at home at 6 p.m.
On Wednesday, our seniors will be able to participate in the Apply You Can this event. Let's go to Aaliyah for our teacher interviews.
Hey, it's Aaliyah. I'm in the halls and I'm going to interview some teachers about their college experience. Let's go. So I'm here with Miss Cowan. I'm going to ask you some questions about your college experience. Are you ready? Mm-hmm. Where did you go to college?
I went to Coffeyville Community College, and then I went to Oklahoma Wesleyan, and I'm actually getting my master's right now in Fort Hays.
That's cool. And what was your favorite thing about your college experiences?
Probably my classmates and my friends, for sure.
You're having fun in college?
Yeah.
And what's some tips about upcoming college students?
To not have too much fun and to focus on your grades, because you have to pay for it even if you fail.
Okay, thank you. I'm here with Ms. Minchin. I'm going to ask you some questions about your college experience. Are you ready?
Okay.
So where did you go to college?
I went to 2 years at CCC and 2 years at Pittsburgh State.
That's fun. And what is your favorite thing about college?
I like all of the activities, the sports and the different things you can be involved in. I think those are fun things.
And do you have any tips for upcoming college students?
Don't be afraid. Be brave. You can do it. It seems scary, but it's okay. It'll work out.
Okay, thank you. Those are some great interviews. Now back to the studio with Bree and Brooklyn.
Thursday is a late start day and soccer will play in regionals if they win Tuesday night. Also, the theater department will present Improv at 7 p.m. at Roosevelt Middle School Benefield Auditorium. Now to the halls with Jacob for this week's special.
Thanks, Bree and Brooklyn. I'm Jacob, and I'm here to interview Mr. Ward and some of his actors about the new Improv show. Let's go. I'm here with Mr. Ward, and we're going to talk to him about his show, Improv. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
So, for starters, how is this show supposed to play out? Does it have a script, or is it like purely improv, like it says?
It is purely improv. It is not so much a play as it is 3 nights of very specific improv activities, games, and formats.
Sounds fun. Do you know when the show is supposed to be next week? What days?
Yeah, it's going to be October 27th, 28th, and 29th at 7 p.m.
Okay. Do you know what the admission prices would be?
It is going to be free.
Well, that sounds good. Do you know who are the people that are going to be in the improv show?
Okay, we've got Charlie Gath, Maggie Maglodon Drysdale. We've got Angel Herndon and Aaliyah Greer.
Well, that sounds like some fun. That's all the questions I have for you today. Thank you for interviewing.
Thank you.
I'm here with 9th grader Charlie, who is in the improv show. So, Charlie, what's the show going to be about?
Mostly us just like playing a few games, improv shows, getting like ideas from the audience and kind of working with that.
Okay. Do you have any ideas of what you specifically are going to be doing for the show?
I know that I know some games that I'll be like focused in, but yeah, I'm not really for sure specific things.
Okay. How well do you think the show is going to play out?
I think it's going to go pretty well. We've practiced a lot of the games that we're going to play, and the whole improv troupe is pretty confident in them, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be good.
Okay. Well, that's all the questions I have for you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm here with freshman Maggie, and she's a part of the Improv show, and we're going to ask you some questions. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. For starters, how confident are you in your ability to perform in this show?
Probably about a 6 out of 10. I kind of get nervous sometimes, but I mean, I also don't get nervous sometimes. So it really just depends on how many people are there.
So my next question is, how much have you practiced for the show?
We've practiced a whole lot, actually, because we just practice in the class time we have. So, yeah, we practice a lot.
Okay. And for my final question, how much do you like improv?
There are pros and cons to it. Sometimes it's like, because you have to think of things quick, and and sometimes, like, my mind kind of just stops working sometimes. But other than that, improv is very fun to do, and it gives you a chance to expand your creativity a whole lot.
Okay, well, that was some good answers. Well, thank you for the interview.
Thank you for interviewing me.
Those are some fun interviews and some good answers. Now let's go back to the studio with Bree and Brooklyn.
Thanks, Jacob, for that great special. That's all we have for you this week. I'm Bree.
And I'm Brooklyn. Tune in next week for more of the Twits.
Thanks, guys. It's Colton. We're back to the Feel Good Story of the Week. Every week I'll sit here, it's just what made me feel good, and hopefully the same to you guys. Dr. Jessica Wade, a scientist from London, works to encourage girls to study and work in STEM, science, technology, engineering, mathematics. Wade gained notice 13 years ago when she began writing biographies on Wikipedia for women and minority scientists that never got the spotlight for their contributions. As Wade's biographies climbed into the hundreds, she continued to speak on gender equality in science. According to the American Association of University Women, women make up only 28% of the U.S. workforce in STEM fields, and Wade has decided it's her responsibility to increase that amount of women who stay in science studies. Wade has worked for many years now trying to encourage young women and groups of minority to get involved with the STEM-related sciences and fields, as well as getting them able to stay involved with those fields. And she's done a wonderful job of that now, writing biographies for over 150 women in the science-related fields, as well as minority groups, giving them recognition for what they've done to help progress science. It amazed me to hear about this, how one woman decided to make it her responsibility for the whole world to see the great things that people can do in science that don't normally get recognized for. And understand history. In 1897, the world's first car dealership opened in London. And in 2008, the Google Play app was launched, the official app store for the Android operating system. Thanks guys, be safe, be happy, peace.